Good afternoon, boys. Welcome back. Yesterday, I gave you a short video and it was based on ionic bond. And I told you what is ionic bond. And today, I'm going to explain you about the covalent bond concept. I have already given you some worksheet based on ionic bond, covalent bond, and lot of literature I have given you. So you can read that literature. You have your book also, so you can take the reference from book also. But here I'm just going to give you one more brief. Now this time about covalent bond. So what is a covalent bond? Now covalent bond, if I define, covalent bond is a bond which is formed by sharing of electron. Here, there is no transfer of electron. Electrons are shared. So when two atoms combine to form a molecule by sharing of electrons, we call it covalent bond. So basically, I will take the example of hydrogen H2, nitrogen, chlorine Cl2, oxygen O2, HCl, ammonia, carbon dioxide. Many examples are there in which we have covalent bond. So now what are the conditions? Like yesterday I gave you the conditions for ionic bond. So what are the conditions for formation of covalent bond? If you can see here, even if you are not able to look at in a better manner, doesn't matter because already text is with you, so you can read from there. But still I'm telling you, like covalent bond is formed when you have high value of ionization potential. Yesterday I told you that matter should have low value of ionization potential for ionic bond. But in case of covalent bond, the element which is going to form covalent bond should have high value of ionization potential. It should have high value of electron affinity. And the electron activity difference will be not that much. It will be a bit similar. Like in ionic bond, there was a large electron activity difference, but here the electron activity is almost similar. So these are the conditions which are necessary for the formation of a covalent bond. I can just give you why they form a covalent bond or why they form a ionic bond. That is, the reason is common, and the reason is they have to complete their octet. Yes, they have to complete their octet, and once they complete their octet, they are stable. So that's why they form covalent bond, and for the same matter, some elements form ionic bond. Now let me give an example here. Let me have it here. Like this is, I'm just taking an example of chlorine. One atom of chlorine. Now you know electronic, this configuration of chlorine. It has in the outermost shell 7 electron. Now 7 means octet is not complete, so it will wait for one more chlorine. One more chlorine it will wait for, which also have how many electron? 7 electron. And then what they will do? They will share the electron, and once they share the electron, they will form a bond like this, and because of this they will form Cl2. They will form Cl2. So this bond will have one electron from this chlorine and one electron from this chlorine. I have shown one with dot, one with cross. So this is the sharing of electron between two chlorine atom. Each chlorine is sharing one electron, and now both chlorine will have 8 electron each. If you want to see this in case of like this, I will show like this also, just to make it much more easier for you. As you can see here, one chlorine is having this thing, and so this is a common thing which they are having. If I make a diagram like this, so this part in between, this is the one electron by this chlorine, one by this chlorine, and they are forming a molecule which is Cl2. So this is known as covalent bond. It is formed by sharing of electron. Like in case of chlorine, only one electron is shared by each, so it's a single bond. In case of oxygen, I require 2 pair of electron to be shared to get the octet, so the oxygen has a double bond. Then in case of a nitrogen, I require 3 electrons to be shared by each nitrogen atom, so we have a triple covalent bond. So covalent bond can be single covalent bond, it can be double covalent bond, or it can be triple covalent bond. So that is how covalent bond works. Now in all these cases they have the octet, but if you see in case of hydrogen, it cannot have an octet, it has duplet. So in case of hydrogen, it share 1 electron each, but they complete their duplet, not their octet, because there are no 8 electrons in case of hydrogen. So it just go near helium. Okay, so these are the concepts which you have to read from the text which already I have given you. And once you read that thing and once you see this video, I hope you will get the concept of Coleman clear in your mind. And the last concept which I'm going to teach, shall I say, before teaching you the last concept about the coordinate bond, I will teach you one more thing. Like covalent bond give you compound which are of two types. One are polar and one are non-polar. So I will teach you that in the next video. Till that, bye.